Yo, what's up?
Hey. How we doing, gentlemen?
Shit,
happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I mean, I wish I could say it was happy, but this is a muggy Sunday, bro. I got fucking swamp ass, dude. It's crazy, man. I don't know what is going on out here, but we ain't used to this humidity, and there's been cloud cover for like 3 days. It rained a little a couple days ago, and it's just like, bro, like
keeping all the moisture in, man.
I feel the moisture. I'll tell you that right now. I'm feeling it right now, sitting here. I got moob sweat.
Oh man!
Holy shit!
See moob sweat?
Moob, man, boobs.
Imagine having hot flashes and shit.
Nah, I'm fucking not having hot flashes. I'm having moob sweats over here, bro. Hey, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing today?
Doing just I don't know, enjoying the decent weather. Man, it was smoky as all hell here for what, 3-4 days?
2-3 days. Yeah, we had it for 2 or 3 here.
Yeah, it was
storms
moved
in.
Bad. It was bad down here, man.
We were getting that Canadian wildfire smoke blowing in. It was god awful.
I did the first night I started noticing it. I was walking to work. It's a little hazy. I wasn't paying attention to the news. I walked outside about 4 in the morning. So, oh shit, it smelled like something burning. So, is there something on fire in a building across the street?
Canada burning.
Nah, it's fine. I love the smell of burning moose.
Hey,
better than burning beaver.
Depend what kind of moose that is. All right, there's some moose knuckles we do not want to smell burn. Just saying. Danny says it's not that bad. I responded with "Left them boobies up. Bet they're sweaty." Come on, you're talking that shit. I'm over here sweating, just sitting down. But yeah, no. Training camp. Jeremy, you had said that the Seahawks reported?
Rookies reported. Yeah. On Friday.
Rookies reported. Rich, I think you guys are reporting soon too, I think.
I mean, okay, so I thought like I went on to see when they were report. They said the Seahawks don't report till July 24th. So that's what I was just wondering. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got the rookies in early this year, and then veterans, on the 24th.
Oh, okay. I was trying to look to see who had reported, who didn't. Hey, man, training camp around the corner though. Some of us are very hopeful. Some of us are already flushing it down the toilet. How y'all?
I gotta say when I sent that comment in about hey, training camp starts today, and Ray, you're enthusiastic, yay! Lost it, man.
I mean, what did you expect from a Browns fan, bro? Like, it's not
much more than that.
I have no reason to be happy right now.
Why? Tell me why. I mean, y'all got.
Go ahead. Spin this. Go ahead. Spin this. Try to gaslight me. Go ahead.
I'm not doing this year. I'm not doing it. That's Jeremy. All right. So.
Hey, right. Everyone right now has got the same record. As of right now, we're all 0-0.
Exactly. So as of right now, we are all tied up. Well, maybe except the Jets. They're probably going to start off at like -2.
Jets are
they've already been eliminated.
0-2, 0-3.
They're already fighting for the number 1 overall draft pick. All right. So
between them and Miami.
And fucking Arizona. What are you talking about?
On Arizona. Fuck yeah, I forgot about Arizona.
Yeah.
I can't forget they're a team, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like the UFL.
Once again, NFL. If anybody from the NFL is fucking listening to this, and I swear to God, if y'all want to copy me, please. Fuck the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is no longer, it's shit. Nobody can save that shit. But if you guys wanted to do like a mini tourney, and the fucking Pro Bowl game is whoever wins gets the number 1 overall pick in the draft, please be my guest, because that would actually make that shit interesting. Who the fuck wants to watch grown-ass men play flag fucking football and just look dumb?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Look. If you want to take it to the step,
not the flag football, but yeah, I'd definitely watch that.
if you want to take it another step and you want to involve Pro Bowl players, how about you let them call a series of plays throughout the game for the offense that are playing? Tell me that shit wouldn't be entertaining.
I'd be down, man. I'd be down.
You got fucking Brock Purdy over there trying to fucking call a play on defense. Tell me that shit wouldn't be hilarious.
It would be. I'm glad you brought that up because FanDuel on Twitter or X or whatever, they brought up, should the NFL have a third place game like FIFA, like soccer does for FIFA? And that's why I brought up our idea. I was like, no, they should have a first pick kind of game, honestly.
Exactly. The
So you have
playoff
the two worst teams,
they
have a game for the first pick, and then after that, it's lottery based for the next, 10 games.
But no, think about it like this, though. Think about it like this. You already have playoffs going on.
Yeah.
The more games that you have on the fucking schedule, the more money these fucking NFL franchises make.
Yeah.
A 16 during the wild card and shit, like a loser bracket for the number one draft pick. And then the Pro Bowl game, instead of being the Pro Bowl game, it's the number one draft pick or whoever wins it.
So
tell me that wouldn't be way more exciting.
No, it would be. So basically what you're doing is you're taking the top 7, top 14 in the league, right?
I would.
Well, the top 14 make the playoffs, right? Yeah.
7 and 7, yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah.
So then basically you take the bottom 16, I guess 2 best teams in the bottom 16 get a first round bye? Or how would you do that?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have smarter
teams.
I'm pretty sure they have way smarter people than me that can figure that shit out.
Oh yeah.
But apparently they can't figure out how to fucking save Pro Bowl weekend. You want to honor these guys and actually, be like, hey, they had a great season. Cool. Honor them that way. Have them have their stupid fucking little games or whatever. But it all based around like, hey, this number one draft pick game, that's going to be your highlight of Pro Bowl weekend. Maybe they come on the field, you honor them that way. I don't fucking know, but that would make it way more entertaining. People would fucking actually tune in for that.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I agree. But
I
do think that idea of having a game between to determine third place, absolutely fucking stupid, man. Although I would watch it. So say like this last season, I would pay to watch it to see Sean McVay crash out again. Fuck that guy.
Nah. When it comes to the third place game, like in FIFA, I think it's more recognized because at that point, you have a tournament that lasts a month and a half, not even.
Yeah. And
it only happens every 4 years. And they want to honor at least the teams that made it to the semifinal, because making it to the semifinal, dude, that's the last 4 teams in the country, in the world,
Well, they're expanding it to 64?
They're trying to. Right now, they should fucking expand to not fucking, blatantly fucking give Argentina the goddamn World Cup. They should worry about that because.
Did you see when they got drawn? Do you see when they got drawn? The reason they got moved into Group J?
Yeah, because they want to give them the easiest.
Spain and Argentina can't be in the same group. What kind of shit is that?
It's so fucking stupid. Well, I get it. There's they call them like pot 1 teams. Like they're not allowed. Like they separate them that way because it's the way they do it. They've always done it like that, which I understand. But there's nothing that says that 2 pot 1 teams can't be in the same. But they did that shit because they didn't want fucking Spain and Argentina being. Right now, I'm boycotting that goddamn fucking game. I'm not even gonna watch it. Like Spain and Argentina can both go fuck themselves sideways on a fucking Sunday. I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. Especially Argentina. Them fucking little racist fucks. I don't fuck with them, dude. I don't fuck with Argentina, period. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the England-France game. That shit was fire. But back to NFL, they have very smart people working in the NFL. I don't understand how they cannot fucking figure out how to save this goddamn Pro Bowl weekend.
Right.
Like,
and they come up with, like you said, the flag football thing is stupid. Everything else, I would love to see the quarterback competition come back because what Jeremy we
That shit
talked
would
about
be
that
sick.
2 weeks ago.
That shit
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
I
I
did.
love that
I heard
quarterback
you that.
competition. That was great. It's a
That shit
quarterback
was
club.
badass, man.
Oh,
Dropping
great
fucking
guy.
dimes from the 30-yard line, trying to fucking drop them into the fucking the corner of the end zone.
Oh,
Man, those
bring
were
that
the
back.
shit.
Give me.
I'd watch that over
I
the
will watch
fucking
12
flag
hours,
football.
24 hours of that shit every.
You
every
had some
week.
fucking like, you had some like superstar fucking quarterbacks out there just fucking dropping dimes and
Give
making
me a
that shit look
quarterback challenge.
fun.
Give me a live Oklahoma drill. Give me something, man.
Hey, even the tug of war was fucking good. Remember that shit? When they had the fucking tug of war, like I'm like that's dope. Like those are fun games. I didn't know they were gonna. I didn't know they were gonna. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know they were gonna take it as far as fucking flag football for grown ass men, like playing that shit. It's so
Since we're
bad.
talking about all-star games and shit real quick, let me bring something up.
Uh-oh.
That
I
all-star,
know this is baseball.
it is. That home run derby was absolute garbage.
Damn, your dog okay?
It wasn't my dog. We're knocking shit over here.
Oh, got you.
That home run derby, first off, being on Netflix was a joke.
How
was
so?
absolute-
Please explain. For somebody
No.
who doesn't watch this shit, please explain.
I'm getting there. First off, it used to be on ESPN every single year, and I loved it. The commentators were great. The analysis was great. This year they had Anthony Rizzo. They had Barry Bonds on there, who I don't know how a guy that takes steroids and his neck is bigger than his whole upper body shouldn't be talking about swinging a bat. First off, second,
Hey, man,
the presentation
how you talk about Barry Bonds, all right? That's a
The
San
crowd.
Francisco legend. I'm just saying.
I know you, but the crowd was first off. That Philly crowd was horrible too. There was
what?
no excitement. There was no excitement in that Philadelphia crowd. None.
Oh yeah, the crowd was
well, I
horrible.
mean, you fuck. I mean, that's a Philly crowd, bro. Like that's strike one as it is.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
In strikes
Hey,
2 and 3,
that's what
where
you did there.
Netflix had the exclusive rights to that. You couldn't watch it on ESPN, like StatCast. You couldn't watch it anywhere else. It was just Netflix. It was boring. Like it was just plain old. The presentation was horrible. The graphics were horrible. There was a lot missing in this home run derby. It was exciting. The new format, I loved it. Just the presentation of it, I think, dropped it down a lot for me personally. Because you're used to one station doing it, then they have the StatCast stuff, which would be kind of cool. You watch that. There's no because like McAfee be doing like the StatCast, he'd make it more entertaining. This is just guys. It wasn't my thing. The All-Star game itself wasn't bad either. I mean, it was people are bitching. There's no offense. Sorry.
That's the era of baseball
I mean,
right now.
you can't. I mean, that was my gripe with the Super Bowl. Like, it was very defensive the first fucking, the first half or whatever, and it was cool.
Well, man, you know what? It's not. First off, it's not my problem. The National League has those.
It's just
All-Stars
boring. It's more boring than seeing fucking home run after home run and shit like that. You feel me? So I get it.
No,
Some
I get
people
that.
are always gonna bitch about that.
Me personally, I like seeing those pitching, especially all-star pitchers. I like seeing the best of the best go at it.
Well, yeah, because you're a seasoned vet when it comes to baseball. Like, think about all
the
these.
American League has had the best pitch. They had that staff. They were striking out batters left and right. Cleveland had two guys that were all-star pitchers.
18? Didn't they strike out like 18 people?
Yeah.
The AL, yeah, which is crazy, Rich. Like that's a shit ton of strikeouts.
Oh no! I know that shit. I mean,
and
I know
Cleveland
enough
had
about baseball, bro. I went to play stupid, but I know enough about it. All right.
Both Cleveland pitchers went 1, 2, 3 in their respective innings. I mean, that for me personally, that made the All-Star game for me, but still, it was. I mean, the griping. Now, if you look back, and Jeremy would know too, if you look back in the 90s and early 2000s, those lineups were full of guys hitting 340 or higher with 40, 50 home runs at the All-Star at the break. Now you're getting maybe 1 or 2 guys hitting 300 at the break. That's good at this point, which is really sad. That's how far. Yeah, this game has dropped off a lot.
Damn,
they're more about power and home runs now than hitting for average. It's
all about.
They just want to see the long ball.
It's about launch angle. It's about some other stupid analytical shit.
Exit velocity.
Yeah, when you're pitching, it's all about spin rate. It's not about hitting your spots anymore. It's just.
I don't have a problem with the expanded analytics, but I do feel like it has taken away from the game like it was in the 90s and 2000s, or early 2000s.
Definitely. Well,
we'll get back on topic.
I'm just a jaded Cleveland fan. I don't fucking know. But go ahead. They're having a rough weekend against the Pirates. Okay, that's my problem.
Yeah, hear that.
My bad, y'all. I was trying to see who the fuck was that by my car. I was about to go out there and start swinging and shit. Take the camera with me so we can.
Say, take the camera.
Do you need us to send dudes?
Send dudes. I'm gonna fight. No. It was it was a delivery, so I think it might have been Amazon, but it was like like I don't know if you guys get them out there where you guys are at, but like sometimes it's not like the regular Amazon fucking truck. It's like, yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No, it happened here a couple days ago. Somebody pulled up. I'm like, who the fuck is it? Man, she looked good. Latina woman looked great. I wasn't really questioning anything.
Come on inside. I got tortas. Come inside.
Like, yo, I got some tequila. Let's go.
You gotta get it where you fit it, man. That's the way I look at it. But okay, cool. So I had heard like I like a couple. I don't know if Jeremy follows. There's a guy, a Seattle Seahawks YouTuber that he does some like for the. I know for us is the Gold Standard podcast. I think Seahawks Forever is the one that guy does. He's out based in Seattle, but this guy that does the Niner podcast is a diehard Niner fan, but he's a diehard Mariners fan because I don't know why, but and so like they have in Connecticut.
Hold on.
Exactly. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I'm just saying, right? But he does a podcast with during the week. He does a podcast with the Seahawks YouTuber, and they go back and forth between the NFC West. It's like an NFC West mailbag type fucking podcast, which is pretty cool.
I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't watched a whole lot of it, but I have seen it on some other podcasts. Them bringing up some of their conversations.
Yeah, and so they always talk about baseball. They'll have their little fucking baseball talk because they're both Mariners fans. And they were talking about how fucking boring and like how like it wasn't a shitty all-star game. It was just very non-exciting. And I was like, oh. And then they were talking about how the home run derby, usually that thing's like exciting and to all fuck. This year it was like a fucking snooze fest. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's fucking terrible.
It was a snooze fest because the crowd and the commentary was garbage. The actual home run derby itself, the new format, I really liked a lot. It was great, but outside of that, everything else just drug it down. It ruined everything else outside of the actual hitters. Destroyed the entire derby.
Gotcha.
Oh, that blows. I mean, like I said, I didn't tune into it. I don't know who the fuck does the All-Star Weekend on the goddamn middle of the week.
Well, I was nervous. I was like, I didn't see it anywhere. I was like, who the fuck has the All-Star game, the home run derby? So I had to Google it, and I looked up. It said Netflix. Like, what kind of garbage is this?
Hey, dude, Netflix is buying everything out, so that's going to be the new fucking norm.
Well,
so
they better fix it because they got towards. I missed the end of the derby. I had to go back and restart the whole thing because it started refreshing the last 20 minutes. It kept on restarting at the same spot.
Hey, shout out to Netflix though. They fucking fixed their any live event crashes a whole goddamn system down immediately. They fixed that part.
Yeah, it only took like 3 NFL games and a fucking boxing match.
Shit. They were not ready for that fucking thing, bro.
No.
Some boxing fights. I was like, God damn, what happened? Oh, they are down. But all right, man. So taking it back to NFL. I put here in the comments. I thought they had already reported. Apparently not. Like I said, I'm still kind of in FIFA World Cup mode. I'm still talking my shit. So I had put like who's reporting and who's being a little bitch from your team. That's a pretty fair question, though, right? Because you got some motherfuckers like BA being a little bitch.
Yep.
And apparently my man doesn't know that if he doesn't report, he can't get traded. And apparently he doesn't know that he is not with the Washington Commanders. He is still part of our organization.
He has a CTE. Whatever CTE he has, it's worse than Antonio Brown's. It has to be.
I don't even know this CTE at this point, bro. Like, I think this motherfucker just lost his mind. Like, that's for real. Like, I don't know what to fucking think of this shit no more. Like, I'm like, damn, dude. Like, all right, it was funny at first, but now it's like, I feel kind of bad for you, bro. Like, you need help.
And you don't show up, they're not going to release them either. So they basically get to sit there and hold on to that money, because he's not getting paid.
Like you said. I mean, he needs to show up. First and foremost, he needs to show up. Second, he needs to reinstate. He needs to be reinstated, not by the 49ers. He needs to be reinstated by the NFL. And with his fucking antics, and I don't know if you guys know this, but you can't have any pending charges on your record. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's a warrant for his fucking arrest out in Santa Clara.
So for speeding past the stadium?
Yes. So you can't have a fucking warrant or any legal actions going on to be reinstated by the NFL. So regardless, he needs to do a bunch of shit in the next 4 days just to be able to apply to be reinstated. And apparently, like, I don't know what the circumstances are with that fucking, like, warrant or whatever. I don't know if he just needs to pay a fine, or I have no clue. Motherfucker needs to go to fucking Ticket Busters and go figure it out. But, I feel bad for him. Like, I honestly feel bad for him. Like, I'm like, damn, dude. Like I said, at first it was fucking hilarious. I was like, damn, this was really tripping. Now it's like, my boy, like, are you okay? Like
blink twice.
Like, yeah, like, and then like, this is a man who has fucking a family, bro. Like, I feel, what the fuck is going on in that household? Holy shit! At what point does your wife grab you and go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
What do you got, Ray?
No, I'm just getting caught up with some of the Brown shit too. I guess
that was my who's reporting, who's being a little bitch, or BA being a little bitch, and so.
Rich, do you see anybody else potentially holding out from your team for like any Okay.
No.
Last year was Juwan Jennings and.
Well, first off, Juwan Jennings, if anybody is keeping up with that, because I almost didn't even keep up with it. That's how much
you went to Minnesota.
That's how much a non-fucking, it's a non-fucking factor he is. He wanted so much fucking money. He went out in the market this year and nobody picked him up. Now he got picked up by the Minnesota Vikings. He's a third string fucking receiver there. The same way he was here. I'm sorry, buddy, but you are not Timothy, all right? So relax. Unfortunately you had to get humbled, and you went out there, you checked the market, and the market basically said, fuck that, we're not picking you up. And no, there's nobody out there that, I mean, I guess I heard something about Kyle Juszczyk fucking making like a stink about his pay or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you're a fucking fullback. Shut up. Sit down.
Highest paid fullback too, isn't he? I mean, I know that's not saying
exactly.
much.
Like, no, I mean, I don't give a fuck. That's what you are. He said something about like he's a fullback, when he gets paid, but he's a tight end when he's playing. You know what, dude? Fuck it. Shut up. We already released you once. We'll do it again, and then you'll come crying back because nobody else wants you. So everything's cool. Everything I've heard is Bosa will be good to go.
Nice.
Those injuries, all these Afrikaners will be ready to go. Kittle, I mean, he's going to be a participant. He's going to still show up, but he's not, we don't need him until fucking week 1 if he even wants to play. And we're good. So far, everything's good. What about you, Ray?
I guess Deshaun and Shedeur, they've been working out with the receivers and tight ends this past week, and I saw a video of them all in some kind of strip club. So Deshaun's
Oh, they're definitely working out. God damn.
and the people I saw, it was like Jerry Jeudy and Deshaun. I noticed them. I saw Shador, the young receivers, all shit. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna fucking ruin these kids, man.
Look, man, Jerry Jeudy needs to fucking stop worrying about catching fucking
Jerry Jeudy's
start
posting
catching
pictures of himself
catching that
catching
goddamn
passes.
ball, all right?
Jerry Jeudy's posting videos of himself catching passes with no shirt on.
Okay, that's fucking AI. I call bullshit on that.
Yeah.
That's AI. I'm just saying.
That's a fucking
Hell
filter,
no.
damn it.
I need him.
Like,
Hey, I need him, his grandmama with his birth certificate, and fucking to know that it's real, because I don't believe that motherfucker catching anything.
I honestly, like, with him, like, a lot of Browns fans drink the Kool-Aid too. They're like, oh, look at he's catching. It's going to be they're going to have a great offense this year. There's nobody covering him, first off. Second of all, there's no pressure. There's no crowd. There's nothing for him to fuck up, get caught from behind by a linebacker, whatever the hell that was in Vegas.
That's terrible.
And Jerry Jeudy, he's one of those guys that he's the one guy I think it's got to go on the off. Well, Deshaun too, but still.
Look, dude, okay. And I've said this shit plenty of times, and I sound like a broken record, and I get it. I just talk out of my ass or whatever. It's cool. You guys got Shador, you guys got a young quarterback. You have Concepcion and fucking what's his name? I can't remember his name. Boston. You got two solid young wide receivers, and you know what?
They got Isaiah Bond. He's another guy's deep threat.
Hold on. I don't even care about those. All I care about, and then you got Judkins. I don't know if he's is he gonna be ready for he hurt himself, right? But he'll be ready. Okay. So I kind of remember that I think he fucking hurt himself, and I was like, maybe I was just tripping, but so you have a very young dude. Let those kids go make the mistakes.
Exactly.
I'd rather see a young kid make mistakes, but get the experience of the NFL than keep watching Jerry Jeudy or any other fucking veteran play subpar football and still make the stupid fucking mistakes that they always make.
Well, I mean, to circle back, Isaiah Bond, this is only his second season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd put him in that. That young category. Year two, let him grow with the team too.
Sure. No, I'm just saying. My gripe is with fucking Jerry Jeudy. It's not with fucking Isaiah Bond.
Right.
I don't even know who Isaiah Bond is. I'm just saying. Like, why him and Deshaun, like, literally just fucking be like, you know what? You guys are gonna be the highest paid fucking water boys in the league.
Yeah.
If I can't get rid of you, you're about to be fucking. Here comes Steve.
I still have this really.
What up, Steve?
Shit.
What's up?
Your daddy
I still got this real worry.
Daddy Slim.
My name's better.
Curtis C. Flush.
He's like, that's pretty good.
I just have this fear that they're trying to hype up how Shador's closing the gap and doing all this shit. They're going to try to move him. They're going to try going the year with Deshaun as number one. Because they got these draft picks for next year. They're banking on next year's draft class for quarterbacks. And I'm telling you right now, I'm just deathly afraid they're going to trade Shador.
That is so ass backwards, bro. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, we got the JMC on here.
Yeah.
JMC coming in hot. He has not showed up the whole goddamn show. The minute Steve shows up, this motherfucker's like, there's a disturbance in the force. He's going in.
Sugar Daddy him.
Oh shit!
Hey, you know what? That's Ray's homie, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You like some chocolate, Steve? I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Hey, he grew up on the opposite side of the track. That ain't for me.
That shit's hilarious.
Yeah. Salute.
Salute, motherfuckers. Yeah, no, he definitely got something for Steve. But anyway, Steve.
No, you don't. What's up?
We've been talking about. We were talking about it, multiple shit, and the question is who's reporting and who's being a little bitch. So we're gonna move on to we're gonna move on to you. For the Lions. Okay. Who's reporting to training camp and who's being a little bitch? JMC said he's got a sweet tooth. Okay. Yep. We definitely got something for
I can't control him, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey,
something not in the sweet.
Hey, I'm starting to think that motherfucker bent at the wrist, man. But
he honestly, I've known him for a while. He might be.
He said there's a little sugar in his tank.
Hey, where's Marcus at, by the way?
I don't know, Marcus.
No, it's been a couple weeks.
Shedeur ain't it, but if they can get something for him, how do you know he's not him though? Like, that's my question. We gotta go back to this shit. How do you know he's not him? Like,
we don't know.
You know that, huh?
We don't know. So
exactly. You know that shit from how many games? Like, I don't know. There was points in that little stretch where he looked electrifying. You know, he made some good plays. Yeah. Sure.
We know
he's a young kid.
Deshaun's injured. He's almost 30. I think Deshaun's done. You gotta focus on Shedeur.
At the end of the day, so many people just want Shedeur to fail for no fucking reason.
You know why? I think a lot of it is because of people hate his dad. A lot of people hate Deion, which I think is ridiculous. Deion's a good dude. I like Deion.
Or they hated how the whole draft, all the hoopla was, around him in the draft and all that shit.
Nah, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So I think Jeremy might have a little bit more of a. It's that whole like draft shit that went down. Like he just hyped himself like way too much. Like,
yeah.
But I get it. But if you knew his father, you know that's how that family operates.
Exactly.
And so why are you fucking? So why is anybody fucking like surprised that they were gonna go above and beyond for this shit? Like I said, how do you fucking know? I thought JMC's fucking Steve takes were wild, but hey, leave the NFL talk to us, right, bud? Leave the NFL talk to us, bud. Keep flirting with Steve.
No, me and him will text her. Me and him will text her in Browns games here and there. And I've told him multiple times, Shedeur's the guy. They just gotta get some shit around him.
Is he a Browns fan?
Yeah.
Okay, then his sports take means nothing. By the grace of God, we listen to you.
Ooh, barely.
Damn. I was like,
we spent half the time hyping your team up in the off season.
Hey man, don't do Ray like that again, all right? Don't do Ray like that again. Like, don't get him fucking going, and then just to watch him do fucking mock drafts.
You at the gas station? Shut up.
I'm the attendant.
You the one gassed him up.
Hey, I already told him. We started talking about trade camp. Don't you try gassing me up today?
I point to the fucking pumps, and if you grab that gas, that's your problem. All right, I'm just saying.
Nah, motherfucker, you treated him like a fucking New Jersey gas station, bitch.
I did too. I didn't give a fuck. But I said it. But at least I apologized to him because I was like, I went back. I looked at that show. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. what was I doing?
You gassed him up. You topped off that fuel level, and you gave him a gas can to put in the trunk.
And what was I doing about week 6? Mock drafts. Thank you.
You were too. That's fucked up.
Pissed off YouTube videos.
Yeah, but no. Okay, so
Factory of Sadness video.
I'm glad. Look. I'm glad that we addressed that. Like I said, especially like I don't have nothing against the Browns. I don't have anything against I mean, I just fucking hate the Seahawks because we're in the same fucking division and we have to hate each other, all right? It just comes with the territory. And
then everybody hates the Cowboys.
Yeah, you know, we all hit the Cowboys. That's for sure. But
That's
when it
universal.
comes to the Browns, you can't honestly sit there. You can't. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to stand on business. You can't stand and say Shedeur ain't it. How can you know that? How do you know that? Because I don't know. We played them. The Niners played them, and it was an ugly fucking defensive game. And even then, it was still exciting. There was still points of that game where it came down to the fucking wire. And that was just one game that I watched.
You know, I'm starting to think, dude, he lives down close by Cincinnati. I'm starting to think all that Cincinnati poison starting to get into his head, man.
Where do you live at down by
There is
Cincinnati?
no reason to hate the Browns. No, exactly. There is no reason. Because the Browns fans do it for themselves. I don't have to hate them.
Nope.
Because y'all motherfuckers can't even fucking like them. Why am I going to hate them? I'm just stating the fact that what I'm seeing on the outside is how can you say Shedeur is not it? I can guarantee you one thing: Deshaun Watson is not it.
Nope.
And I'd
I
rather
agree
see
with
the
you
kid.
full-heartedly on that.
Actually, Deshaun Watson, he's not as bad as everybody thinks. He's not $73 million good, but he's not as bad as everybody thinks.
Look,
And
man, you just saying that because you got Goof on your team, and you want to get rid of this motherfucker in every which way possible. So that's why you saying that. You would, Steve, would you take Deshaun Watson right now over Goof? Like,
Don't say you wouldn't. Damn well you would.
Is that how low you've gotten that you would compliment Deshaun Watson?
Hold on.
Other than
Wait, hold on. Steve, Deshaun for Goff, straight up.
damn.
no.
Damn.
So no. So
Come on, man.
the reason
I'll
why
give you a washing machine too.
the reason why I'm saying no is because I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more because
I'll send you Judy, a washing machine, a bag of balls.
first of all, you said Judy. That's gonna get you hung up.
He's
on.
like, I want the bag of balls, not Judy though.
I'll send
That's
you a new
gonna
bench
get you
here.
hung up on. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Maintenance guy.
I need more because what 16 is gonna do is he's gonna elevate y'all during the regular season. Because he's a good regular season QB.
It's just that game
when
record.
the chips are all in the middle of the table.
And the sad thing is, like, he was when the Lions blew that lead to the Niners in the NFC Championship game. I don't think all that was on him, was it?
No, so for the NFC Championship game, I blame Dan Campbell. Well, we got over 100. We got over 125 yards at halftime.
I'm asking the victim first, then I'll ask you.
So, yeah,
like
no,
to answer.
Dan Campbell
my turn.
wanted 16 to be the star. So he stopped running and he threw the ball. The lead was blown when they realized C.J. Gardner-Johnson was still on the team.
Yeah.
So I do have a pecking order on who to blame for that meltdown. And Gardner Johnson is number one.
Yep.
Number two is your coaching staff.
Dan
Number three,
Campbell. Yep.
Number three, your receivers. And then
No.
I'll put fucking Goof. I don't know, but
Josh
dropping
Reynolds was
passes,
Josh
dropping passes
Josh
at a
Reynolds.
very
Yep.
crucial fourth down.
Yes.
If it hits you in the motherfucking, who I don't know what receiver said that, but if it hits you in the fucking hands, it's a catchable ball.
Dude,
You
that's
touch it, you
That's
catch it.
the
That is
rule.
the rule
Okay,
of thumb. Yes.
So
I thought that was a rule when we were growing up. I thought it was a rule.
I mean, not all of us are fucking. We don't get paid millions to fucking catch this goddamn ball, all right? I'm just saying, if we know that, then So, like I said, my pecking order is Gardner Johnson, bro. You don't. You fucked up at halftime talking about waving everybody goodbye.
Bye.
Cool. Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
Yeah,
and proceeded to give up every fucking touchdown.
Yeah,
that led to the
exactly.
comeback.
He got fucking dog walked the rest of the fucking game. I think he got benched in the fourth quarter, didn't he? Because he was giving up so much shit. He got benched. Anyway, and then like I said, and then it's the coaching staff for trying to make Goff. You guys were kicking the shit out of us, running the ball down our throat. And then y'all just decided to fucking all of a sudden you wanted to change it up and let fucking Goff be something that he, I don't know if he's not, but change it up. No, okay. And then your receivers, because
it wasn't receivers, it was one.
When it was, if I'm not mistaken, St. Brown dropped one too on third down. That was a very crucial one. Memory doesn't serve me very well, very often, but I do believe St. Brown dropped one too. And you know what? If St. Brown is dropping some, I'm gonna blame the whole entire receiving, because at that point they checked out here. Mm-hmm. They were the same with Gardner Johnson waving at everybody goodbye. We got the shit in the bag. That's how bad y'all were kicking the shit out of us at halftime.
And that comes back on
so here, and then I'm just saying. I'd rather as much like I fucking hate Goof. I hate that motherfucker since he was with the Rams. I hate him now. I don't give a fuck. Actually, I like him more now because he pisses you off so much. That's about it. but like I said,
They're not going after Manning. Manning is ass. I wish people would learn that.
Oh no, I know that. I'm just telling you right now. Jimmy Haslam has a hard on for that kid, and he's gonna go in and he's gonna fucking draft him.
And that's your problem here, and that's your problem now, right? Like you have a decent a quarterback that can actually has some potential, but yet you're fucking looking at the next motherfucker that's not gonna do shit.
I'm not looking at shit. I'm not
talking about you. This is so ass backwards, but yes, back to the Goff thing.
I said it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Haslam is a worse owner than Jerry.
Yeah, and I think me and Steve talked about it too. The only quarterback I would take out of this class coming up is Lenore Sellers. That's it.
I won't.
Is he worse than the Commanders owner? Because I know that motherfucker. Yeah,
they got rid of Daniel Snyder.
Yeah, he's out of the league.
That's how bad he was. They had to get rid of him.
Jimmy will pass shit down to his family.
Magic Johnson is in that the group that owns the Commanders now. He didn't pass that shit down
to his family.
Jimmy's going to do it.
Oh, you talking about Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, God bless the fucking Browns, and hopefully the next generation actually wants the Browns to do good, because
his kid's just as dumb as him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, I mean, that's a problem.
Look, you can say what you want. You can say what you want about 16. 16 is a good regular season quarterback. That's why I don't buy into the shit.
Yeah.
So, I need more.
That's why I asked that question about that playoff game, because if it wasn't for that, like, who knows how he would have performed in the Super Bowl? We don't know.
We don't know. Now,
in recent memory, we saw how he performed in the playoffs. So yeah, so I can see your point on that. I did.
No, the most recent playoff memory is him against the Washington Commanders. That first drive, if you go back and you look at that show, we watched the first drive while on the show, and I told y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
I told y'all he ain't got it. This ain't he ain't got it today.
I do recall that.
We need to run the ball.
But
and Ben Johnson says, "Fuck that."
And that's always the problem, because now what happened last year? What did you say, Steve? Yeah, David Montgomery and fucking Jahmyr Gibbs back there. Hey, you don't even run it one out of the fucking three downs that you have.
First and goal from the 3. Our playoff lives are on the line against Pittsburgh.
Exactly. And whose fucking fault is that? Like, who calls these plays?
As Dan Campbell, Yeah, Dan
Yeah.
Campbell, because he took over play calling. It's Dan
At
Campbell.
the end of the day, when I watch in recent years, I've watched the Lions, and the fucking thing that always stands out to me is just your guys' 1-2 punch with the running game.
Yeah.
And that shit scares the fuck out of me, because I still, to this day, I still remember J-Mo cutting that motherfucking thing with behind the fucking line and just takes
The
that
end around.
handoff and
The
takes
end
that
around.
motherfucker 43 yards to the house. And I'm thinking, that's how we're gonna start this fucking NFC Championship game. We're cooked. Swear to God. And that was just one. Yes, we came back. We fucking scored a touchdown. But then you guys just started running the fucking ball down our throat. And at what point? And it's the same argument that I've made with Ray plenty of times. At what point do you realize you're a run first team?
Hey,
Do what your fucking strength is, and then
Well,
there's
so
nothing wrong with.
here's the thing.
and who do you blame when you don't do that?
The head coach. Oh, I
Thank
put
you.
that one on. I put that one on him. I put
I'll rest my
that
case.
one on him. But
No, it's like when you got like you're right. If you got a 1-2 punch like that, it would be a crime to pass the ball more than 20, 25 times. I mean, more than 25 times, honestly. If you have a 1-2 punch like that, if you're not getting about what? How many plays are actually run during a game offensively? 60, 70?
somewhere
I
around
think
there.
like the average is like 65 to 70.
All right, so if you're not running the ball about 30, 35 times,
or ballpark.
that's a problem. If you got a 1-2 punch like that, there's no reason not to run the ball that much. I'm sorry.
And that's where my problem is. But when you give a shitty quarterback $53 million a
That changes
year,
your play calling. 'Cause you can't justify having the guy that's a game manager making that much money. I'm sorry.
well, guess what? He's justifying why his ass ain't worth it. I don't give a fuck what he do in the regular
But
season.
now I'm gonna play the other side of the coin here. And by no means am I saying Brock Purdy is extremely shitty or not, but they gave him money, and you got a motherfucker like CMC back there, and I didn't know that he had a fucking hell of a season. But you still give it to CMC, right?
Really?
I didn't realize this motherfucker had almost the 2K fucking season of 1,000 rushing and 1,000 fucking receiving. He missed it by like 70 yards or some shit like that. Hi, Jeremy.
Oh, Ray missed our last game or last show. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought that up in the last show we did.
Yeah, so like, sure, like
Here.
I get it. Like Brock Purdy got paid, but you still have a running back there that can fucking do what he does. You're gonna give him the ball.
That's who else is behind CMC though? That can if you can have is there a 1-2 punch in the San Fran?
For us, no.
Motherfucker, he was the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, he was the 1-2 punch. What you thinking? Single-handedly.
Catching and
Goddamn.
receiving or catching and rushing.
You see, now hasn't he actually taken over games though? Before he got hurt last year, wasn't he like kind of hey Shanahan's giving the ball, let him throw, or is he always getting man? Right?
Look, man, he's a you can call him whatever the fuck you want. I call him efficient. That's it. If he wins me fucking games, that's all that matters.
And that's what it comes down to. But the fact that these quarterbacks, if you have a guy like Purdy or
That's fine. Yeah, you can use Purdy as an example because
let's throw Baker in there when he was playing with Cleveland. He was a game manager. He had Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb in that backfield. Baker was a game manager. He wasn't relied on to throw 400 yards a game. Do those guys deserve that? Do those guys deserve that much money? No.
But Baker also kept telling y'all he was so much more.
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers didn't want to listen. And he left and he showed y'all he was worth so
He
much.
didn't read by choice. He was kind of a kick the fuck out of here.
I think what I'm going to is sure you can pay a quarterback that much money, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to rely on them. You don't have to make him eat, because at the end of the day, you look, Steve, you call him like the greatest quarterback during the season. fuck it. He wins during the season, right?
He top
when-
5. Yeah.
When the cards on the table and you got to put your fucking balls there too, bro, the coaching staff needs to be like, what is our strength?
Yeah.
And your guys' strength for a
They
very
think
long
our
time,
strength-
for our very long time, your guys' strength has been that running game.
It's only gotten
That
better.
shit, bro, like, I'll be honest, like I said, that NFC Championship game, we went into that, and you and I talked about it, and it was just like, yeah, we're good luck, dude. Dude, the shit that scared the fuck out of you guys was your running game. I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna see? And at that point, we had a formidable defense. We had all our players still there, and I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck are we gonna stop that run game? Because I don't know. I just think Dan Campbell's too fucking stubborn to just
Well,
be like,
that's the thing with Detroit this year. I think they lost Montgomery, but getting Pacheco, I don't think they even, if they dropped off, it's not a lot.
I don't think there's a drop
I
off
think
there. I
they
mean,
do.
don't get me wrong. I like Montgomery and all, and I've had Pacheco for fantasy and for a while now. That motherfucker runs just like him, hard, strong,
He runs hard, but Montgomery is stronger.
yeah, he is.
I
But
think
you're not
they-
Pacheco,
But that fall off is not that great. It's not to say, oh my God, we're going to be fucking completely different. The fall off is not an extreme. You know what I mean?
Yep. I get it. I mean, listen. Until further notice, one game at a time. I ain't trying to hear nothing else.
You sure? There's a gas station right around the corner right here.
No,
Bitch, my car's
So, yeah.
electric.
Your car's electric.
Bitch,
you're not
my
gonna break
car's
Steve.
electric.
You'll break me, no
Fuck that.
problem.
Hey man, getting the hood homies to push you is not called electricity, all right? That's just
Hey.
fucking manual labor.
Whatever you want to call it, you ain't gassing me the fuck up. 9 wins
Alright.
until further notice.
All right, man. Jeremy, the same question goes to you,
Yo.
man. Who's reporting? Who's being a little bitch?
Man, it looks like everyone's going to be reporting on time. I know there was a couple players. It sounds like are injured. Some of our rookies. One of our 7th round draft picks. I know he just went on the PUP list. I don't think there's going to be any drama.
You
The
actually
one
call it the PUP list. Just call it the pup list, bro.
No shit.
I don't think I've
Pup list,
I don't think I've heard anybody call it the PUP list. It's the pup.
pup list. All right, my bad.
Okay, yeah. I was like when you said it, it didn't register in my head. Like, what the fuck is he talking
It's
about?
not like
What,
you- wait, it
what
actually makes sense
what
what
list
you're
is
saying.
this? It didn't register.
The one person I was kind of curious about was Witherspoon. He's in contract negotiations for an extension. So I was like, man, is he maybe going to hold out a little bit? Nah, he was there for voluntary workouts, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with anybody not showing up.
I mean, just because people are in like contract negotiations or even like everybody wants to resort to like oh, they're going to hold out. No, like sometimes
Right.
it's just
Well,
like,
that's why I'm
they're
saying that's
just
like
in
the
contract,
one
yeah.
person that I was curious about, but I didn't.
And I mean, he fucking
haven't
earned
heard
it,
or read
so-
anything that. Oh yeah.
He earned
100%.
whatever the fuck he's asking for. To be honest with you, he's a solid ass fucking DB. You know what I mean? So
Oh, he's gonna be making 40 million plus a year.
He ain't about to make,
damn.
he not about to make
Yeah.
40 million plus.
All right, maybe
I
he
think- I
doesn't. Maybe he doesn't get everything he asks for. God damn.
He not giving 40 million plus. I think DJ Stingley is the highest paid at 30. He may get 31.
Sorry.
Me personally, I don't see him.
Hey, who's
I don't
Stingley
see
with?
him as a better.
Is that
I don't think
Houston?
that he's. Yeah, Stingley is in Houston.
Okay, yeah. That was a beast.
The best corner to me is Patrick Surtain in Denver.
I mean, he's
I
rangy.
won't argue with that.
He fucking sticks on you. Yeah. You can have an argument on. You can have an argument with anybody
Weatherspoon
about
is-
like the
Weatherspoon
top
is
3
good.
cornerbacks. And you can't be wrong.
Witherspoon is
to be
I
honest
good,
with you.
but I'm not. Witherspoon is
His
good,
size,
but
man,
I'm
he's
not
short
paying him
or
more than-
shorter.
He's 6 feet, but he's light in the ass. I can't see myself giving him more than 30.
Hey, you know, Steve likes a little junk in the trunk. So,
And Steve, I might have misspoken. I think maybe what I was reading is he was asking for 37 million a year. I think is
I
what
was
the
gonna
number I
say,
heard.
shit.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not giving him that much. I wouldn't have gave Stingley that much. Patrick Surtain is a $25 million a year corner.
Damn, that's a big difference. Holy shit.
He 25 million. So I wouldn't have gave Stingley 30, and I'm not giving Witherspoon 37. You don't impact the game enough like a defensive end to want that much money.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, hey, you get your money, bro. If you can get that shit, fuck it, get it. But
Man, hey,
damn, 37
if
mil?
he told me, if he were to tell me, oh, I want 37 a year, I'll put him on the trade block. Send his ass to Cleveland. They like to overpay motherfuckers.
No, fuck that. We'll take him. Well, we need him.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's Mike McDonald's favorite player, so he's definitely not going anywhere. They're gonna get a deal done.
Motherfucking Mike McDonald from Michigan. His IQ ain't that fucking smart.
I mean, I'm just saying, he could be Mike McDonald's fucking boo or whatever, but at the end of the day, if that GM don't like what this motherfucker talking about, he gonna send his ass packing. So,
hey, real quick, who's Lance Reisland? He's an NFL analyst.
I don't fucking know.
No idea.
Is he saying some weird shit about the Browns?
Dylan Gabriel could be quarterback one when camp opens.
Who said that?
Some guy I never heard of. Lance Reisland.
Man, if you don't block that stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And you taking any stock in that shit?
Wait.
That's a Gabriel Burner account.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's Dylan Gabriel just trying to hype himself up.
I saw it on Yard Barker, whatever the hell that is.
On what?
Yard
Barker.
I think it's a Cleveland shit.
I don't know.
Man, if you don't fucking block that idiot.
And Yard Barker.
Dylan Gabriel can.
I mean, he is a fucking moron because he says Jerry Jeudy's impact is greater than the stats for Jerry Jeudy.
So if you pay attention, he likes clickbait. That's number one. Number two. Dylan Gabriel is number one. He is the number one quarterback if you go in alphabetical order.
That's the problem. Yeah, he's all about analytics.
And his analytics is fucked up if you think Dylan Gabriel should start.
He said if you go alphabetical order. We're going by last name or by first name?
Hey, listen. I call this motherfucker by name. I keep Jared Goff over Dylan Gabriel.
God damn.
Saying Gabriel has no chance at starting means the Browns have nothing left to evaluate on him. You're right. There's nothing left to evaluate.
That one sounds about right.
Listen, that motherfucker, when the Browns drafted him in the third round, the analyst said what I was thinking.
Because he thought Philly's going to take him.
No. The analyst said what I was thinking. If the Browns hadn't drafted him, he was not getting drafted.
You did say that.
Yep.
But we also said that the Browns are going to do Brown shit, and look what they did. Drafted both quarterbacks. Stupid fucks. Hey, so I wanted to ask Jeremy. I don't know if you've heard anything else about that whole the Seahawks being sold. I want to give you your piece on this. How do you feel about it? And did they vote for it? Because I knew they were going to vote for that shit, right? To allow that group. To
August
buy them.
26th is when the meeting is in Atlanta.
So who bought it exactly? It was a minority owner in the 49ers bought the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, the Koshla family.
Okay.
They're a tech.
They're a tech company or some shit like that.
First and foremost, I didn't want them to be sold. I knew it was going to happen when Paul Allen died. It was in his will. They had, I think, 10 years to sell the team. So we knew it was coming. The Allens have been amazing. Like the Stucks all the way around. Paul Allen was a great owner. After he passed, Jody Allen, she's been, she's just stepped out of the way. What do you guys need? I'll sign the checks. And that has been phenomenal.
And that's how an owner should be.
Right.
Honestly, yes. I wish our owner would just shut the fuck up and just sign the checks. But I digress. Go ahead.
Rich, who owns the Niners? The York family still owns them, right?
Yeah, the York family.
Okay. Go ahead, Jeremy.
So, anyways, this new family that's coming in, very similar to the Allens. A tech company, very analytical, but also they're real big into charity and giving back and learning. And I don't know a whole lot about them, but the more that I hear, it's like maybe best case scenario for whoever was going to buy the team. So I'm hoping that maybe they can learn from what Paul Allen and Jody Allen did and take a step back, kind of observe, don't change too much. Of course they're going to make their changes.
Well, yeah, they're going to make their changes. And another thing that is always overlooked is that they just put up a $9.6 billion fucking purchase. They're going to want to see some investment. That pocketbook is going to be a little bit tight for you guys because they're not going to want to put up money. Like you said, Paul Allen's daughter, right?
Sister. She stepped back. She inherited that shit, so she stepped back and wrote the checks. Y'all do what you want to do. These people will not. They will not because they just put up a shitload of money. They're gonna want to know that money's gonna be a little tight.
Now, I gotta say this. So I do hope the first thing they do is get rid of those fucking nasty uniforms you guys have and bring back the old ones. Keep the updated colors, bring back the old ones.
I do love the throwbacks, man. I do love the throwbacks. So
at least get rid of those fucking highlighter ones. Jesus Christ!
Oh, they did.
Those fucking
we haven't worn those in 2 years. So yeah, those are
uniform.
Yeah, and they still fucking look that bad that I still remember them.
I like the uniform, especially them all green joints. Them dope.
All green.
That's Sam Darnold one.
Real, like those, Jeremy. Those throwbacks, man. Those. Oh my god, they're.
I know
some of the best uniforms, right up there with the Kelly Green Eagles uniforms.
Okay.
Hey, honestly, like your guys' the gray one you guys have, that one's solid because that one kind of reminds me of the old school ones. That one's actually pretty nice.
I gotta. I gotta finish.
All right, Steve, we'll get you later, Steve.
Brother.
I wouldn't mind seeing them bring back their throwbacks in white. I think their white throwbacks are pretty on point too.
You see, I guess if you bring back the whole set, you're going to have to do that. But like I said, just keep the updated colors. Don't go back to the royal blue. Keep the updated dark blue, that whatever green you guys got.
Yeah,
shit, but whatever.
No, I agree.
I mean, like I said, man, it just is. Look, and this is not like a fucking Niner fan just being a hater. I'm looking at it as a business. They're putting up a lot of money to come in and buy the team, and I just think that there may be some changes here. Just in the first few years, they're not going to be all willy-nilly with their fucking money because obviously they got to make some money back. So so I just
so they're not going to do what Haslam did. Haslam came in. He came from Pittsburgh. He came in and he started throwing money around. Hired Mike Holmgren. That was a fucking mistake.
Well, because Haslam, Haslam is running. If I'm not mistaken, I mean that Flying J is Flying J, right?
Yeah, and he sold that. He had to.
I mean, but it was still a very, very big fucking company. Nationwide, worldwide, maybe.
Right.
I don't fucking know. But
Rich, we were working the scrap there when Jimmy bought the Browns. The first thing he did was bring in Mike Holmgren. I was like, oh, for fucking what?
Yeah, no, Mike Holmgren. I mean, his career died when he left Green Bay. He was with the Niners to start his, I don't know about to start his career, but when he got going, he got big, and then he went and he made him and fucking Brett Favre just took the fucking league by storm. So after that,
he was in Seattle.
He was in Seattle, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He took us to the Super Bowl in 2006.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that shit. Okay, so his career was over.
After
You
that.
know, after that,
Yeah.
he should have stayed retired. And yeah, no,
But no, like
So-
like
so
Rich is
I'm
right.
just-
Like, there's gonna be some changes. And he's right. There's gonna be some penny pinching here and there, but yeah, I think you guys are set. And you
Here's the
guys-
thing from the football perspective, from the coaching and the office people, this is about as much of a plug and play as you can get for buying an NFL franchise. Coming off a Super Bowl win, you've got the coaches, you've got a young team. Don't fuck with that shit. You want to deal with the money aspect. Great, yeah, I know that they need to make their money back, but I'm just hoping to give the coaches the respect of, hey, you guys know what you're doing. John Schneider, you know what you're
Oh,
doing.
man, thank God.
you see, you see Roman? Oh, you saw the door open?
Yep.
You got all
Creeping in the
scared?
background.
No, it was Roman. I heard him come in. He came and asked a question and then just dipped. So Jeremy, just with that said, I find it cute that you think that you're gonna tell the new owner how plug and play his position is. He's gonna come in and change whatever the fuck he wants, and that's where the problem arises. I'm just saying, like, while we know that, hey, this is a very just come in, don't fuck it up.
Right.
That's you telling this billionaire to not do whatever the fuck he wants with this brand new purchase
$10 billion toy.
Exactly.
I get that, but
Exactly.
what I'm trying to say is that he didn't buy, say, like the Cardinals, where it's a complete fucking dumpster fire, and he's got to make all these. I know there's going to be changes. I know.
Well, no, we get
here,
your point.
let me. No, I get your point, but think about it like this. All right, you're a billionaire. You buy a fucking team, and do you want to live in the shadow of Palm Island, or do you want to make a mark?
Oh, they're
As the
going to want to
owner?
make they're going to want to make a mark. Absolutely.
So what they're gonna do is gonna start making changes to make that mark, and that's where the problems arise. Look, I mean, think about it like this: forever and ever, the York family lives in the shadow of Eddie D.
Yep.
You can say whatever the fuck you want about Eddie DeBartolo and his motherfucking his riverboat gambling and all that shit that he did, allegedly. I gotta throw that one in there. But
Hey, man, I heard. Hey, when I worked at the
But-
Grand Center, man, I heard shit about. I saw where his old house used to be in Boardman. I heard
But-
some stories about that place.
but a young buck fucking, Jed York comes in and he's trying to make changes and all this shit, and he's trying to do this and that. Hey man, that shit didn't work for the first decade. It took him a while. I'll be honest with you, it took his daddy to fucking take over as president of the 49ers organization and tell him, calm the fuck down and leave it be. And they finally got it together.
So let me ask you-
He tried to make so many changes to try to surpass what was the legend of Eddie DeBartolo.
And that's the
And
problem. I
he
understand
fucked
you
it
want-
up.
I understand that. Like I want to make my own name. Great. But you do that, don't touch what he's doing. You help the future. Don't worry about the fucking past. You're there. Take what's there. Don't fuck it up. And your legacy is going to be just fine.
And with that being said, I know there's going to be changes. I just, as a fan, hope that they don't just come in and completely fuck this team up.
I mean,
It's not gonna happen.
as a Niner fan, I'm hoping. But
Yeah, no doubt. No
as
doubt.
a Niner fan, I'm hoping, baby. I'm like, yes, please. But hey, like I said, because I have been listening to a lot of like these podcasters talk about, oh, they'll be fine. He's gonna come in, they're just gonna continue running this organization. I'm like, okay. Like I said, that's the exact same thing that I said to you. I find it cute that you think you're going to tell a billionaire who just spent a shitload of money that he can't do what the fuck he wants to do with his newly
And
bought toy.
And you're going to tell
Shit.
right. You're going to be able to tell right away because if he says, hey, if you hear any rumblings of the coaches and the GM reporting to him,
Yeah.
that's a fucking problem right away.
Or if you can start
That's
having
a
people that have been there
big-
for 20 plus years from the front office, that all of a sudden there's a mass exodus and they're bringing a whole lot of new people. That's the stuff I'm going to be looking at.
But
It doesn't even have to be a whole lot of new people. It just has to be the right person at the right place. If you have somebody,
structure,
if you have
the organizational structure of responding and like reporting and things like that, that's a first red flag you should watch out for. Trust me, it's not fun. It is not fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I said, yeah. So I wanted to bring that up because I had to talk to you about it, and also, and I want to bring this up for the fucking idiots out there, morons that are saying, "Oh, look, the Niners are finally owning the fucking Seahawks." First off, bitch, we don't own shit. The last time we played these motherfuckers, they owned the fucking cleats we were wearing. All right, so y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Please, man.
Not even the fucking socks, bro. We were wearing.
Richie, my favorite is the fans are saying, "Oh yeah, they're buying them just so they can tank the team." Which person in their right mind is going to spend $10 billion to say, "Ha, now you guys, we're going to sit here and tank you guys so you suck"?
I mean, there is Jimmy Haslam's out there, all right. There are Daniel Snyder's out there. There are Jerry Joneses out there, all right. So I would not. I would take that back when you say that, because not deliberately, but he can fucking tank that team.
Oh, right.
And that's
people were saying deliberately going to fuck it up. No, they want to make their money back.
No, he's got to sell. He's got to sell
and slowly. Trust me.
He's got to sell his portion of the Niners, and whatever the Niners do does not affect him after this. Like, people are fucking dumb, and I've seen people like, "Oh, like now we own the Seahawks." Bitch, no, we don't. No, we fucking don't. Like, no, like y'all are fucking dumb. And I know people just say that shit to piss other people off, and it's like, no. If anything, it makes it more sad because you honestly think that we own them. No, the fuck we don't. These motherfuckers celebrating in our goddamn fucking stadium, winning their goddamn Super Bowl. You want to talk about ownership? Get the fuck out of here, man! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Let me ask you.
My favorite was were the people saying, if you can't beat them, buy them.
Jesus,
that one's funny.
Let me ask you.
That was actually
well on that.
You guys, Rich, I think it was San Fran. They had a rough stretch in the mid 2000s, roughly.
From like 2000, from like 2006, 2004, when I think that was Jeff Garcia's last year.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
From 2004, hey, he was good. I mean, I didn't know T.O. was fucking making him like that. All right, T.O. was a monster. From like 2004 to like 2011, man. Like, it was just
you guys had a small rough stretch. Jeremy, you guys have had. I mean, since 2000, you guys haven't.
After like 2010, that's when they got relevant.
Okay.
Well, even in the mid 2000s, we were still winning. I mean, we were.
Yeah.
We didn't have shitty. I mean, you have to go back to the early 90s when.
Yeah, you had Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander who was taking you guys to the playoffs, but you guys weren't doing much there.
They see.
But it wasn't a stretch of bad play.
Really good.
Oh, you're talking about like bad, like us shit.
Yeah,
bad.
So you guys have had relatively well-run organizations. Who is the best run organization in the NFL?
The best well-run organization.
Yeah. Who's the best organization in the NFL in terms of consistency and in terms of drama, all that shit? Who is the best run organization?
You guys are consistent every year. Yeah.
I mean, they are consistent.
All right. Positive consistency, asshole.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I might almost go Eagles.
Low key, I think and this might be a hot take here because I fucking hate them, but I think it would be the Packers because they're fucking publicly owned. And they have to answer. Those fucking execs have to answer to the public.
Here's my thing. I have two teams that I can actually throw in that category, and I hate to say it. The Ravens and the Steelers. I mean, honestly think those are...
Okay. So when for the Ravens,
it's not because I see them twice a year.
I'll give you the Ravens.
Get my ass whooped.
I'll give you the Ravens, man. I'll give you the Ravens. The Steelers, I get it. You're trying to be they were consistently fucking dog shit for the last 15 years for no reason.
But look at them. When's the last time they had a losing season?
Okay.
They never had one under Tomlin.
So is Mike Tomlin great the last 10 years? Is that what
I'm
you're trying to tell me?
I'm
you're
saying
trying
they have
If
the
you're
organization
if
overall is a well-run organization.
if
They don't have a
the
lot of
goal
turnover.
if the goal is to be mediocre, then yes, I'll give them that. If that's the goal, to be just mediocre at best and just not have a losing season, sure. I guess you can put them up there.
I think the goal is to
If
always
anything-
be considered
if anything,
for
I
contention,
call-
and that's-
But I
the
call
Steelers-
them.
the Steelers never.
But
That bothers me to say that,
You-
by the way. Like I'm getting ready to throw up.
So like I don't. So I feel like that's I feel like that's not a well-run organization, because if your goal is to just be mediocre and be okay with it, then I think that's you're not looking for the best. Like, I applaud Jed York for trying to fucking make the Niners, trying to go above and beyond and try to make them better. And I applaud him more for taking that fucking failure and allowing his dad to show him, like, hey, this is the way. Don't be a fucking idiot. Let's fix this. But he took that swing, and he took another swing. They both did when they hired John Lynch, a fucking player, to a general manager position who had no experience. But like I said, I would rather go through that ups and downs than just be mediocre. I once again we get into the conversation that Steve and I always have is, what you would rather just not make it to the Super Bowl? Would you rather make it to the Super Bowl and lose it, or that bullshit? Like, no, I wish my team makes it there. I mean, I want to get there. Like, it doesn't. If being mediocre every year is what you base your fucking, as a fan, I'd be pissed. I as a fan, I'd call that organization a very poorly run organization, because if that's the best you want to give me, then why the fuck am I going to go spend my hard-earned money so that you can just sit there and just be mediocre?
My biggest problem with the Steelers, especially with this offseason, is they went from Tomlin and then they went and hired Mike McCarthy. And I don't see that as an upgrade. I see that as a lateral move.
That's not a very well-run organization.
I mean, I respect I respect the organization. That I for some reason I respect the way they run it. I just don't like the team itself. If that makes sense. I don't get it. But
well, I mean, Ray, I respect how the Niners ran. I think the Niners and Seahawks are two of the better run teams over the last 5, 6, 7 years. If you look over ownership, the draft, and all of that, that fucking sucks for me to say, but it's the truth, The Niners,
and that's where I threw Baltimore in there, because
honestly, the Rams are there too now.
Yeah.
You have to put them up there.
But from the time Baltimore started in '96, that whole plan, you saw Ozzie Newsome run from the time he was there in '96 to the time he retired a few years ago. I think that was the most consistent organization, like in terms of, like you said, so not mediocrity. They were always there. They were there in the playoffs. They were there on the doorstep every year. Seems like.
It's like. Let me put it to you this way. I've heard grumblings about people talking about, why does Jed York allow Shanahan and John Lynch to keep being the fucking head coach and general manager, and when they can't get the job done. And people seem to forget that we had the likes of Jim Tomsula. What's the fucking Oregon coach that fucking Chip Kelly. We had Mike Singletary, who literally pulled his fucking pants down in the middle of a press conference to make a point.
Mariucci.
And you think about it like this: when you talk about a well-run organization, sure, we've made it there. We've made it there twice with this regime, and it's fucking hurt. We've lost twice, and it's hurt every single fucking time. It's hurt. It hurt worse the first time. Second time was just like, fuck me, like, god damn it again. Like,
and see, that's where for you, I think it's when you right there for you. I think it's where if you decide to say, if you want to say, I'd rather not get there and suffer that hurt again. I
No.
can understand that.
No, but that's the thing,
No,
though.
that's the
This
thing.
is where fans say, like, why does Jed York continue to allow them to do this, or like to, since they can't, quote unquote, get over the hump. First off, you got to get to the top of the fucking hump to try to get over it. And like I said, dude,
That division you're in is hard.
people seem to forget of, yeah, exactly. Look at the division we're in. The NFC West produced 3 fucking teams, playoff caliber teams last year.
12 first time 12 plus wins.
All fucking 3 of them got to the end, and it was fought out. I can't even remember who the fucking Rams played to get to the NFC
Bears.
Championship game. Oh, news to me here. I don't remember.
They were playing like
Because-
negative 8-degree weather in Chicago.
because it didn't fucking matter, because all 3 of those teams, surprisingly, even as fucked up as injured as the Niners were, we were still there. Mind you, we
And
got
Richie,
our
and
doors
that is
blown
why you
off by
hold-
them.
But that's why you hold on to Lynch. That's why you hold on to Shanahan. You guys
Exactly.
were injured and still won
Because-
12 fucking games and made it to the playoffs.
I tell people like this: we were fucking depleted, and not once did you ever hear me as a fan, as a diehard fucking Niner fan that I've been. You never heard me once make a goddamn fucking excuse, and we still went out to Philly and beat their ass and still won a playoff game.
Yep.
So when people say, "Oh, you think Shanahan, if they get rid of him or Lynch," like, nah, bruh. Like I said, to get over the hump, you have to get there, and we have consistently been there. We might have had a misstep, right before getting to the top of step, or at the top step, we got knocked the fuck right back down. But you know what? We fucking have been there, and if they want to go and I'd rather go with this known than the unknown.
Well, that's the thing
Right.
too. Like you want to have consistency. You don't want to have, well, I'm going to get rid of these guys and go to the next set of guys. The next thing you know, 2-3 years later, you're swapping them out again, and it's a cycle that does not stop.
Yep.
Yep.
The most consistency I've seen as a Browns fan, Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Barry here together for 5 years, 6 years. Wait, hold on. 8 years. Goddamn, 8 years. Holy shit. No, 6 years. Sorry.
Got to bring out the
That
fingers,
was-
do
it
the
was
counting.
And that's the thing. You need consistency in the NFL.
You guys remember? Before the season started this last year, the Seahawks re-signed John Schneider, or extended John Schneider, our GM. And I got on and I said, I might have waited until the end of the season for a bigger extension, but I was happy with it. I was like, I don't have a problem with it. And there were Seahawks fans that were calling for his head, like, no, we need
Yeah, I
somebody new,
remember
we need
that.
fresh blood.
Well, here's the
And I'm
thing.
just like, that is the dumbest fucking take.
If they would have waited till after the season was over, give him an extension, that number would have A, skyrocketed, or B, he would have turned your offer down and went somewhere else.
You would have gone
Right.
somewhere else.
But he still had like 2 years left on his contract, so they were extending him out even further. But there were Seahawks fans that were just, oh man, they were madder than hell about it.
But those are the same Seahawks fans, as the same as the Niner fans that haven't been there through the fucking trenches, where we're getting when we're winning 2-3 fucking games a season, and we're seeing the dog shit that they're putting out there.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
makes
like
you a fan.
they haven't been there.
Yeah.
They haven't been there. We've been there.
You're right.
And the
Right.
era that we're living in, and I'm talking here as a Niner and Seahawks fan, because Browns, I'm sorry, you guys are not in this era. But like the
No, you're
era
right.
that we're living in is every year I consistently start the season with, all right, baby, let's go. Let's go. Let's like Jeremy said, let's run it back. Let's go. We're gonna get to the fucking playoffs, and then we're gonna see what happens there.
You see, and that goes
Right.
back to this where a well-run organization has their fans. They know, okay, week 1, here's our goal. You guys know what your bar for excellence is. Teams like me, my bar for excellence is fucking 5 wins, 6 wins. That's not the sign of a great run organization.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's why.
yeah.
That's why
You're
I
right.
put Pittsburgh
You're right.
because they know what their excellence is. If they fall short,
Right.
they fall short. But the thing is, beginning of every year, they're never counted out. I count them out.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, hey,
Hey, boys, I'm gonna have to bounce here in a couple minutes. Just a heads up.
All right, boys. Well, I mean, at this point, let's end this here. It's been thanks for everybody who came through because it's been a kind of a long show. But yeah, man, I agree. I think the well-run organizations, for the most part, are the winning organizations because they allow for consistency, they allow for continuity, and
they want greatness.
Yeah, and greatness is only going to come by allowing a team to settle in and allowing a coaching staff to bring in the players that they would to allow them to create their vision
and then the hard work.
Yeah,
right.
So I think with that, hey man, I appreciate y'all showing up. I appreciate y'all coming through and talking with me. I know we started with a little baseball and then with a little soccer and a little football, but as always, a pleasure. Yeah, man. Anybody out there who hasn't liked and subscribed to our stuff, please share this shit. And yeah, man, we'll talk next week. All right.
Catch y'all next week.
Later.
Peace.
Later, guys.